ground ball. Ray bobbles, and the Nighthawks are gonna win this game! Oh my goodness! NPC will move on to day 2 in the winner's bracket. 2-0 pitch ripped deep to left! No doubt about it! It's gone! A walk-off home run! Reed Phillips is gonna touch them all for National Park College! It's a beautiful day for softball deep in the heart of Arkansas, live from Hank Aaron Field at beautiful Majestic Park here in Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas. This is National Park College Nighthawks softball on your home for the Nighthawks, the Nighthawk Network. Good morning and thank you for joining us. My name is Mark Oliver with National Park College. Today's games are brought to you by the following sponsors: by Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas, America's first resort; by Harbor House Prevention Services and RAD, Rise Above Alcohol and Drugs. Nighthawk softball is also brought to you by Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield, the sponsor for the featured Nighthawk player of today's game. Special thank you to Kavanaugh Hyundai in Hot Springs, as well as CHI St. Vincent in Hot Springs, proudly serving Arkansans since 1888. Nighthawk softball is also brought to you by Levi Hospital in Hot Springs and by New Life Church. Nighthawk softball would also like to thank the Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation, the official team charity of Arkansas Travelers Baseball, and Armor Bank. Simplify your banking today with Armor Bank in Hot Springs. If you would like to support the Nighthawks this season, you can do so by joining us online at np.edu/athletics. Here at the ballpark, good morning to you. Happy Thursday. Weather in the forecast today here in the Spa City, and moving today's series against the number 2 team in the nation, Murray State College, up to a 9 a.m. first pitch. The Nighthawks and Aggies go head-to-head for the second time this season after NPC dropped the first meeting between the teams back on April 8th in Tishomingo, Oklahoma. Despite a 9-0 loss in Game 1, the Nighthawks started figuring things out in Game 2, falling by just a final score of 3-2. As the series makes its way to Hot Springs, NPC hopes to turn the tables on its home turf. We'll pause for a moment for pregame festivities here at Majestic Park on the Nighthawk Network.
Good morning, Nighthawk Nation, and welcome to our friends from Tishomingo, Oklahoma, the number 2 ranked Murray State College Aggies. Today's games features an NJCAA Region 2 doubleheader and will be streamed live on YouTube at National Park College. At this time, we'll announce the starting lineups for each team, followed by the playing of today's national anthem. First, for the Aggies of Murray State College, leading things off, second baseman, number 2, Briley Fanning. Batting second, left fielder, number 10, Haley Igo. Batting third, designated player, number 4, Brady Harmon. Batting fourth in right field, number 3, Katie Ammons. Batting fifth at first base, number 20, Kaylee Carter. Batting sixth at third base, number 15, Bubba Lee. Batting seventh at shortstop, number 6, Kennedy Lord. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 8, Avery Beauchamp. Batting ninth in center field, number 1, Ryan Phillips. In the circle for the Aggies today, number 24, Carolyn Overton. And now for your National Park College Nighthawks, leading things off in right field, number 3, Sarah Camplain. Batting second, the center fielder, number 22, Taylor Southern. Batting third at second base, number 14, Macy Graves. Batting fourth at third base, number 28, Bree Phillips. Batting fifth, the designated player, number 16, Carly Morale. Batting sixth College, the catcher, number 17, Ryan Lefford. Batting 7th at shortstop, number 25, Jordan Householder. Batting 8th at first base, number 5, Jessica Swear. Batting 9th in left field, number 19, Rachel Lawyer. And in the circle for National Park College, number 9, Bailey Cowell. We'd like to welcome you to Hank Aaron Field at Majestic Park this morning for today's games. Now please rise, if able, for the playing of today's national anthem.
We'd like to welcome you to the ballpark here today, Majestic Park here in Hot Springs. The site of today's NJCAA Region 2 Showdown. If you're new to Nighthawk Network broadcast or you know the drill, you already know what I'm going to say next. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're excited to see, and we would love to give you a shout-out on the broadcast today. Hey, it doesn't matter which team you're rooting for. We're just glad that you're with us. Happy Thursday morning to you. Sherry Livingston's got it down. Hello, Sherry, cheering on Taylor Southern from Lake Charles, Louisiana today. And Sharon's watching from Murray State College. Go Aggies. See, just that simple. We love to give you some love on the broadcast today. We're ready for softball. Here at Majestic Park in Hot Springs, Bailey Cowell takes the circle for National Park College. What a sophomore year she's had this season. Opening the season with the program's first ever perfect game. Earlier this year, she became the all-time wins leader at National Park College. And earlier this week, with 15 strikeouts against North Arkansas College, she also became NPC's single-game strikeout leader. She opens the game with a ball on the leadoff hitter, Briley Fanning, for Murray State College. Fanning batting at the top of the order, batting .582 in the batter's box this year. Leads the team in runs, hits, total bases, slugging percentage, and an on-base percentage of .655. It's a quick 2-0 count to start the ball game here against the leadoff hitter, Briley Fanning. Cowell looking to work inside the strike zone here early against the leadoff Aggie. On its way right down the middle. There it is, strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike on Fanning. A look at the Murray State College hitter here. Just underway in the top of the first inning. We'll get our scoreboard graphic adjusted there for you. 2-1 pitch on its way, taken deep out to left field and trailing just foul. Murray State College does lead the nation in home runs this year. 6 different Aggies boasting double-digit homers. They're exceptionally skilled at putting the ball in play. Bailey Cowell looking to open the game with a big strikeout here. Count is 2-2. Pitch on its way, lower edge, couldn't hit the mark. The count is full. Fanning, the second baseman, looking to be the first base runner for the Aggies. Cowell looking to take care of business against the hitter here. The count is full. Payoff pitch on its way. That one lined into right field. It's down on a 1-hopper. Fielded by Sarah Camplain. The first Aggie is on the board. Fanning at first. That brings up left fielder Haley Igo. Igo batting .450 this year for Murray State College. 54 hits, 63 runs scored, 37 driven in. She leads the team in triples and walks this year. The second-year Aggie takes ball 1 on the first pitch thrown. Igo batting on the left side for Murray State College, the number 2 ranked team in the nation. Cowell's pitch on its way, taken out to center field. Taylor Southern makes the grab, 1 away. Big out for the Nighthawks there, alleviating some of the pressure here in the top of the first inning. Igo retired. That brings up designated player Brady Harmon. Double play ball now alive and active for NPC as Harmon comes to the dish. Harmon batting .480 this year. 60 hits, 49 runs scored, 58 driven in. Ball 1 high in the zone. Nighthawk catcher Ryan Leffer delivers the sign. Cowell delivers the pitch. The hit is delivered into right field where Sarah Camplain makes the play, 2 away here in the top of the first inning. Couple of fly balls, couple of outs on the board. 2 down. Here comes right fielder Katie Mae Ammons. Katie Ammons bats .566 this year, leading the team in doubles and triples. She has 69 hits, 56 runs scored, 68 driven in. She'll foul the first pitch away, 0-1 on Ammons. Runner on first is Briley Fanning after a game-opening single. 2 outs in the inning. Here's Ammons at home plate. With a look at determination in her eye, Bailey Cowell fires the 0-1, fouled away, 2 strikes. NPC looking to leave a runner stranded here in the top of the first inning. Cowell chasing her first strikeout of the game. It would be number 163 in her Nighthawk career. 0-2 pitch, outer edge, just missing. 1 ball, 2 strikes on a good eye by Katie Ammons. Cowell a deep breath in the circle, has the one she wants. 1-2 pitch on its way, strike 3. We'll go to the bottom of the first inning. The Nighthawks come to bat. When we come back, the Nighthawks fell back on April 8th in Tishomingo, Oklahoma, but even though it sounds simple, the key to this matchup is hitting. By attacking Murray State's pitchers early and scoring runs to put them on the back foot, anything is possible. The Nighthawks worked on hitting a lot this week in their return back from North Arkansas College, and they're looking to put the ball in play early and take the Aggies' momentum away. You strike first, anything is possible. Of course, the Aggies with an impressive 43-1 record this year. That one loss being studied very heavily by the Nighthawk hitters coming into this matchup. That loss to Eastern Oklahoma State College. Eastern Oklahoma jumped out front early, never looked back. That's exactly what the Nighthawks look to do here at home. They'll face off against the hurler for Murray State College, number 24, Carolyn Overton. Overton makes her 18th appearance of the season. She's 5-0 this year with a 1.73 ERA and 42 strikeouts. As we take a look at the starting lineup for NPC, it looks a little like this. Sarah Camplain will lead things off. Taylor Southern, Macy Graves. We'll also see Bree Phillips over at the hot corner. Carly Morrell, Ryan Leffer, Jordan Householder at short, Swear at first, Rachel Lawyer in left field for the pitcher, Bailey Cowell. Due up in the bottom of the first, Camplain, Southern, and Graves for Nighthawk Nation. Bottom of the first is here, no score. Camplain in the batter's box for the Nighthawks, facing off against Overton and the second-ranked Aggies. First pitch of the first at-bat for NPC, ball 1. Camplain, the right fielder, batting on the left-hand side, looking to put the ball in play. Time is called by the Aggie catcher. Miscommunication between the battery. And it looks like a changing of wrist guards here. Count is 1-0 on Sarah Camplain. That'll be taken for a strike down the middle. 1-1 on Camplain. Being cheered on by her Nighthawk dugout. Camplain looking to start strong for the home team. Check swing, didn't go around, didn't matter. It's off the corner, strike 2. Overton trying to open up the bottom of the first with a strikeout. Count is 1-2 on Camplain. Pitch on its way, too high, good eye, 2-2. 2-2 pitch fouled away. Camplain got a piece of it. She'll return to the batter's box on the left-hand side. Camplain ready to rock in the batter's box. Count is 2-2. Overton gets the pitch. On its way, fouled away. Camplain continues to battle. Overton's 2-2, swung through, strike 3, Camplain retired for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Taylor Southern for Nighthawk Nation. The speedy sophomore center fielder takes her turn as she rushes into the batter's box, ready to make a play. First pitch, showing bunt, pulling back, ball 1. Southern batting .333 this season for the Nighthawks, leading the team in triples. Fouls that one away to even up the count, 1-1. Southern with 42 hits, 35 runs scored this year. The sophomore from Louisiana looking to be the first base runner for the Nighthawks today. Overton's pitch bounces in front of home plate. It's a hitter's count, 2-1. Aggie catcher Avery Beauchamp lined up behind home plate. 2-1 on its way, fouled away. Overton bringing the heat with the fastball right down the middle there. Count is 2-2 on Taylor Southern. There's the pitch, there's a pop-up, and that one is just gonna go foul. Southern will return to the batter's box, looking to try again here. Back into the batter's box is Southern, 2-2. 1 out, no one on for NPC here in the bottom of the first. Overton's pitch on its way, fouled away. And the Nighthawk hitters continue to work and battle here in the bottom of the first inning. Southern gets a piece of that one, foul tip, as she stays alive in the batter's box for the Nighthawks. Southern digs back in, looking to win the fight. Overton ready in the circle. 2-2 on its way, high pop-up ball. That one's gonna stay in the yard. Beauchamp makes the play, 2 down in the inning. Final hope in the bottom of the first for the Nighthawks rests on the bat of Macy Graves. The first-year second baseman steps in with 2 outs in the inning. First pitch to Graves, swung through for strike 1. Overton and the Aggies trying to take care of the Nighthawks. 1-2-3 here in the first. That'll be strike 2 right down the middle on Graves. Graves looking to protect behind on strikes, 0-2. Too high in the zone and a good eye by Graves. Macy batting .354 this year for the Nighthawks. 35 hits, 23 runs scored. Graves swings through. That's strike 3, and we'll go to the second inning. No score. Nighthawks and Aggies right here on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
To a good life, a good life.
What does care look like through the years? From the first memories to the treasured moments. From life's accomplishments to life's challenges. We're here for you, body and mind. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of families for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind with the kind of coverage that ensures your best days are ahead. Take good care, Arkansas.
Top of the second inning, your Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield featured Nighthawk player of the game, Miss Bailey Cowell. The sophomore hurler has a great story. Great comeback story this year from injury and surgery. Coming in to break multiple records for National Park College this year. She's in the circle for the second inning of work. We'll talk to Bailey in between games today here on the Nighthawk Network. It's a great interview, a must-see. Cowell starts things off with a strike against the leadoff hitter, first baseman Kaylee Carter for the Aggies. Carter batting .414 this year, 55 hits, 45 runs scored. Cowell wheels and deals a little high in the zone near the shoulders. Ball 1. Count is even. Glad to have you with us on the broadcast this morning. Good morning. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're excited to see. Doesn't matter which team you're rooting for. We just want to hear from you. Happy Thursday to you. Weekend is almost here. With rain in the forecast, we moved things up a little bit for a little breakfast with softball here at the ballpark today. Count is 2-1. Lefford set behind home plate. Ready for Cowell's next offering. It's on its way. Swung through for strike 2. Cowell with 1 K today, looking for another one here. Here in the top of the second inning at the ballpark. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Carter. There's a pitch and a foul ball off the screen. Carter will reset at home plate. Cowell has the one she wants. 2-2 on its way. Off-speed offering dying just below the knees. The count goes full. Big battle here to start the top of the second inning. The count is full on Kaylee Carter. 3-2 pitch. Taken deep out to left field. Lawyer trying to get to it in time. Can't. It's over the wall. That's a homer for Murray State College, and the Aggies will strike first today. A solo shot on a full count. Kaylee Carter touches them all. And the top team in the country in homers has another one. Stepping to the plate next, third baseman Bubba Lee. Addison Lee batting .373 this season, leading the team in home runs and RBI. First pitch, swung through for strike one. Aggies looking to go back-to-back, coming up empty. Cowell looking unfazed in the circle. 0-1 on its way, outer edge, just missing the target, 1-1. How you respond after giving up the lead means everything at this level. Cowell would love to get a big first out punch out here. 1-1 on its way. Same place, same result, ball two. Cowell returns to the rubber. Facing off against Lee. Pitch on its way up and in, ball three. 3 balls, 1 strike on Bubba Lee. The third baseman in the box for the Murray State College Aggies. Strike 2 right down the middle, and this count is full. Cowell's payoff pitch on its way, strike 3. A big answer for the Nighthawk hurler, 1 down in the inning. Second strikeout of the day for Bailey Cowell. That'll bring up shortstop Kennedy Lord. The second-year Aggie comes into the box batting .448 this season. 47 hits, 46 runs scored, 11 homers. First pitch to Lord. High near the shoulders, ball 1. The 1-0 gets away from the hurler. 2 balls, no strikes. On a good eye by Kennedy Lord. Aggie shortstop awaiting the next offering here in the top of the second inning. Off-speed delivery, perfectly placed over the corner of the plate. Strike 1 is the call. Cowell ready to go back to work in the circle, 2-1. The pitcher winds and fires. Same place, same result, strike 2. After allowing a go-ahead home run, Cowell now flirting with back-to-back strikeouts. 2-2 pitch fouled away. The count is 2-2 on Kennedy Lord. Cowell has the one she wants. Pitch on its way, just a little high. For the third consecutive batter, the count goes full. Here's the 3-2. It'll be ball 4. Lord wins the battle. She'll head to first. It's the first walk issued today by Bailey Cowell and the Nighthawks. 1 on, 1 out here in the second inning. Next up, catcher Avery Beauchamp. Beauchamp batting .357 this year. And when you look at this order from top to bottom, that's, believe it or not, on the low end for the Aggies this year. Beauchamp with 35 hits, 43 runs scored. Beauchamp taking strike 1 on the first pitch seen. The catcher digs back into the box for the Aggies. Nighthawks hoping to get a double play ball up the middle with Graves and Householder. There's a ball up high. The count is even. Time is called. Here comes Coach Autumn Wyatt to talk things over with her infield. Wanting to make sure the Nighthawks stop the bleeding here, just allowing only the solo home run here in the top of the second inning. Big batter at the plate with Avery Beauchamp. Weather's beautiful down here at the ballpark this morning. And if you're local, we'd love to see you. Come stop on by. We'll save you a seat right next to us here at Hank Aaron Field at Majestic Park today. And listen, if COVID-19 taught us anything, you can work from anywhere in the world, right? So bring your laptop, bring your phone, call in sick. It's fine. Come see some great softball today here at the ballpark. So the count is 1-1 as we return to action here in the top of the second. 1 on, 1 out, with Aggies catcher Avery Beauchamp making her way back to the box. Cowell's next pitch on its way, too low below the knees, and no swing from the hitter. 2 balls, 1 strike. Cowell winds and fires, foul ball. Count even 2 apiece. Nighthawk catcher Ryan Lefford set behind home plate. 2-2 on its way and lined over to shortstop. It's over the head of Householder. That's going to get down for a base hit. 2 on with 1 out here in the second inning. Beauchamp put it where no one was. A well-placed hit. The second of the inning, third of the ball game as Lord moves into scoring position. The 9th hitter in the Aggie lineup is Ryan Phillips. Phillips batting .426 this year, 26 hits, 18 runs scored, and 10 driven in. Murray State College hoping to add to its 1-0 lead. First pitch high and inside, but it gets the strike call, 0-1. Double play ball still in effect for Graves and Householder up the middle. Swear and Phillips manning the corners, ready to sprint in on a low roller. Pitch is on its way, fouled away. And the hitter Phillips quickly behind in the count, 0-2. A big opportunity for Bailey Cowell to notch strikeout number 3 today and get that second out here in the inning. 0-2 on its way. Curves just away, ball 1. The 1-2 is popped up. That is a playable ball, and it's caught by the pitcher, Bailey Cowell, for the second out. 2 down in the inning. Shout-outs to Jenny on the broadcast and saying everything that we're feeling today. Just Bailey Cowell in all caps, absolutely. You may not be able to see it on your screen, but Bailey Cowell has a name tag, a sticker on the front of her jersey this morning that just says Bailey Cowell in all caps. Little sneak preview of the interview that you'll see in between games today. Bailey Cowell is on a mission coming into this season, wanting to make a name not only for herself, but for National Park College. When you look at what she's done, you got to think mission accomplished, right? Count is 1-0 on Briley Fanning at the top of the order. She'll send that one deep out to center field. Taylor Southern calls for the ball, makes the grab. Let's go to the bottom of the second inning here at the ballpark. Aggies strike first, solo home run. We're back in a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
Basketball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
At Levi Hospital, we believe everyone deserves quality mental health care. Our outpatient behavioral health program offers personalized counseling and medication management for a range of conditions, including anxiety, depression, and trauma. Located in Hot Springs, Arkansas, we proudly serve Garland County and beyond. With individual and group therapy options, we're here to support your journey to healing. Visit LeviHospital.com today and take control of your mental health. Levi Hospital, healing mind and body since 1914.
As we go to the bottom of the second inning, we'll have the 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up for National Park College. Bree Phillips, Carly Morale, Ryan Lefford. I'm Mark Oliver, Sports Information for Nighthawk Nation. Glad to have you with us today. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're excited to see. We'd love to give you some love. Happy Thursday to you. Trying to get in a couple of games before the weather moves in. Rain is expected in the forecast, possibly impacting Game 2 today. Bree Phillips leads the Nighthawks in nearly every offensive category this season. She'll look to deliver a spark as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the second inning. NPC looking to answer a solo home run from Kaylee Carter, giving the Aggies the early lead. First pitch from Overton, down in the dirt, ball 1. Phillips batting .405 this year, leading the team in runs, hits, doubles, homers, RBI, total bases, slugging percentage, walks, hit by pitches, and on-base percentage. Count is 2-0 quickly on the Nighthawk third baseman. Phillips' family here in the stadium today watching Bree. Count is 2-0. Phillips is going to take that one out deep towards center field, out near the warning track. It's going to stay in the yard. Catch is made. Ryan Phillips makes the grab. One down. Next up for the Nighthawks here in the second, Carly Morale. Sophomore designated player steps in for the home team. NPC still looking for its first base runner of the ball game. Morale being cheered on by the fans here in the stands here at Majestic Park today. First pitch to Morale, a swing and a miss. Nighthawks looking to get aggressive in the batter's box today. Count is 0-1 on Morale. Overton's pitch on its way, strike 2 down the middle. And now the DP looking to protect here in the box. Overton fires the 0-2, and it's too high, 1-2. On its way, Morale gets a piece of it. No, strike 3. That's the second out of the inning. 5 consecutive batters retired from Carolyn Overton. Her third strikeout of the day. Next up for the Nighthawks, batting with 2 outs, catcher Ryan Lefford. Lefford stands in for the Nighthawks. Batting .264 this season with 23 hits and 11 runs scored. She'll take ball 1 on the first pitch thrown. Pitch on its way, same place, same result, ball 2, and a good eye by Ryan Lefford. Should the catcher reach, hard-hitting shortstop Jordan Householder waits in the wings in the on-deck circle. The 2-0 is ripped to first, and it's lasered into the glove. That's the third out of the inning. We go to the third. Aggies lead at 1-0 here at the ballpark, Majestic Park. Back in a moment.
We will hold each other up. We will hold each other up. And when the weight's too much to bear, just know in your heart I'll be there. And we will hold each other up. Hold each other up.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
We go to the third inning here at the ballpark, Majestic Park in Hot Springs. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Aggies got on the board in the top of the second inning. A solo home run from Kaylee Carter has been the difference so far in this one. Back in the circle, Bailey Cowell for National Park College. 2 Ks today for Cowell, as now she prepares to go up against the second, third, and fourth hitter in the lineup for Murray State College. Haley Igo, Brady Harmon, and Katie Ammons. Collectively, those 3 are 0 for 3 so far in this contest. Igo steps in after flying out to Taylor Southern, her first time up. Cowell's first pitch is in for strike 1. Igo showed bunt, pulled back, couldn't get it back in time for the strike call. The second-year left fielder looking for her first hit of the ball game. Here's the 0-1. That one just missing the target on the left-hand side. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a look at Haley Igo batting on the left-hand side. 1-1 pitch on its way, and a changeup for strike 2. Off-speed delivery had the batter guessing. Cowell looking to open up the third inning with her 3rd strikeout of the day. A look of determination in her eyes. Cowell winds and fires. The 1-2 lasered down the third base line and foul. The 1-2 pitch misses its target on the outer edge. No chase swing from the hitter, Haley Igo. Count moves to 2-2. Cowell gets the sign from Ryan Lefford behind home plate. The 2-2 pitch at the shoulders. The count is full. The Aggies have done well to draw full counts in this contest today. Trying to add a little bit of pressure to the opposing pitcher. The count is 3-2. Cowell delivers, and there's a foul ball, potentially playable out in the left. No, just on the other side of the fence. This at-bat will continue. Cowell's 3-2 is on its way. Ball 4. Igo wins the battle. She'll reach base for the first time today. It's a leadoff walk for Murray State College here in the 3rd. Double play ball is alive for Graves and Householder up the middle as Brady Harmon takes her turn. The second-year Aggie flew out to Sarah Camplain, her first time up today. First pitch of the at-bat taken out toward right field. It's foul. Harmon will return to the batter's box with an 0-1 count. The Aggies' designated player steps in, awaiting the next offering from Bailey Cowell. 1 on, no 1 out. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's called for strike 2 on the outer edge and well placed by the catcher Ryan Lefford. Cowell's 0-2 trying to get the exact same spot. Just missing wide right. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cowell had pitches to work with. She'll look to strike out the hard-hitting Brady Harmon here. The 1-2 is popped away, fouled away, and this at-bat will continue. Shout-outs to my man Jared Swear on the broadcast. Lock in, buddy. Let's go. Hope you and the wife are doing well back in Louisiana today. Glad to have you with us. Wouldn't be Nighthawks softball without you. The count is 1-2 on Brady Harmon. Cowell fires, and that one's delivered a foul out of play. Trying to jam the hitter on the inside. Harmon seemingly expected where it would drop, but couldn't straighten it out. Count remains 1-2. Cowell's pitch fouled away. The 1-2 taken deep out toward right field. It's in foul territory. Nowhere to go for Sarah Camplain. It's another foul ball. Harmon continues to battle in the batter's box for the Aggies. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on first is Haley Igo. Here's the pitch. Line drive out in the left center field. That ball is down. Picked up by Taylor Southern on the 2-hopper to throw over to third. Phillips able to reel it in, but not in time. Now 2 runners in scoring position with no one out in the inning. The Aggies are threatening here in the third. A double by Harmon, who finally straightens it out and moves Igo to third. The next hitter is Katie Ammons, who struck out her first time up. The Aggie right fielder looking to add to a 1-0 lead. Cowell's first pitch is fouled away. The Nighthawk hurler returns to the rubber. Ready to go to work against the hitter, Katie Ammons. The 0-1 pitch fouled away, and it's a quick 0-2 on the right fielder. NPC would love to get out number 1 here, try to alleviate some of the pressure here, as the Nighthawks try to work their way out of a jam here in the third. The 0-2 is popped up into the infield. Jessica Swear calls for the ball, makes the grab. 1 out in the inning. That's a big out if you're National Park College. Taking care of Ammons for the second time today. With 1 out in the inning, that brings up Kaylee Carter. Carter making the difference the last time up, blasting a solo home run over the left field wall. She'll look to try to do it again here in the third inning. First pitch right down the middle on a tape by Carter, 0-1. Cowell wasting no time in between pitches. Strike 2 on the outer edge. After allowing the home run to this hitter the last time up, winning the battle with the strikeout would be huge for Nighthawk momentum. Cowell's 0-2, drilled over to the shortstop. A run is going to score, but the second out is made, and double steal there, safe over to third is the runner, 2-0 Murray State College. It'll go down as an RBI for the hitter Carter, who's out at first. Scoring on the play, Haley Igo. Brady Harmon reaches the hot corner over at third, 2 down. And the hitter's going to be Bubba Lee. First pitch fouled away. NPC trying to limit the damage to just 1 run here in the third. Corner infielders, Jessica Swear, Bree Phillips ready to sprint at the crack of the bat if needed. The 0-1 fouled away. Nighthawks 1 strike away from going back to the batter's box. Oh-2 pitch on its way. Strike 3 got her looking. That's going to take the Nighthawks back to the batter's box. 2-0 Murray State College. We're back in a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
My name is Sadie, and being a good teammate is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
The Nighthawks come to bat in the bottom of the third inning, trailing 2-0 here at Majestic Park in Hot Springs. Good morning. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Due up for the Nighthawks, the 7, 8, and 9 hitters, Jordan Householder, Jessica Swear, and Rachel Lawyer. Jordan Householder has swung a mean bat as of late for NPC. The freshman shortstop continuing to get better each and every day this season, looking to deliver a spark as the leadoff hitter in the bottom of the third for NPC. Back in the circle, Carolyn Overton, the pitcher, and that one is taken out deep towards center field. It'll stay in the yard. 1 pitch, 1 away. Ryan Phillips makes the play for the first out of the inning. With Householder retired, that'll bring up Jessica Swear for the Nighthawks, as NPC still looks for its first base runner of the ball game. Swear into the batter's box, batting .223 this year. 21 hits, 21 runs scored. The first baseman pops the first one up. That ball is down into the deep infield. Swear will reach. Sometimes you just got to speak it into existence. It's the first hit of the ball game for NPC. Tying run comes to the plate. Rachel Lawyer's turn. The left fielder digs in, looking to make a big play for the home team. First pitch down in the dirt, ball 1. Overton has the one she wants on its way, fouled away. Count is 1-1 on Lawyer. Shout out to Rachel's family watching on the broadcast today, as the left fielder looks to put it in play here for NPC. 1-1, right down the middle, strike 2. With 2 strikes on her, Lawyer will have to protect here. Top of the lineup, waiting on deck for NPC. The 1-2 pitch is fouled away. Lawyer will get a chance to reset here with 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pitch on its way, down in the dirt. Swear holds tight over at first. 2-2. Overton has the one she wants. 2-2, swung through, strike 3. That is the second out of the inning. And it brings us back to the top of the order. Sarah Camplain heads home. The Nighthawk right fielder struck out her first time up today. Looking to make good on it here in the third. The first pitch is taken down low for ball one. Next pitch, missing its target. A quick 2-0 on Champlain. The Nighthawks generating some momentum here in the bottom of the third inning, looking to bat Jessica Swear around from first. And that'll be a strike on the outer edge of the plate. Well placed by Carolyn Overton. Still a hitter's count at 2-1.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
We will hold each other up. We will hold each other up. And when the weight's too much to bear, just know in your heart I'll be there. And we will hold each other up. Hold each other up.
Top of the fourth inning here at the ballpark, 2-0 Murray State College, the number 2 ranked team in the nation. Here in Hot Springs today, Nighthawks looking to take them down. We had a brief internet hiccup in the bottom of the third inning, so you may or may not have seen the final play, which was a 6-3 ground out. Sarah Champlain grounding out to shortstop after Jessica Swear stole second base and was left stranded to end the inning. Here in the fourth, Bailey Cowell back in the circle. And the hitter will be Kennedy Lord, the shortstop, taking strike one on the first pitch thrown. Cowell winds and fires. There's a foul ball, and it's a quick 0-2 on Lord. Lord walked her first time up back in the second inning. The Aggies trying to add to a 2-0 advantage here in the fourth inning of game one. A reminder, we're playing 2 here at the ballpark today, and you are in the right place to catch both games. Cowell's 0-2 taken deep out to right field. That one's going to go foul and out of the yard. Lord will reset in the batter's box for Murray State College. Cowell with 3 strikeouts today, looking for number 4. On its way, high in the zone and no chase. One ball, 2 strikes on Lord. The 1-2 pitch is popped up, and that is a blooper out in the right field. No one was going to be able to get to it in time. And Lord will reach for the second time in this ball game. Leadoff single for the Aggies brings up the catcher Avery Beauchamp. Beauchamp is 1 for 1 with a base hit today. A ground ball could be a double play ball up the middle for the Nighthawks. Cowell's first pitch is in for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is drilled into left field. The fake slash bunt, pull back and swing away. Beauchamp reaches with her second hit of the ball game. And just like that, there's 2 on with no outs. Runners on first and second. Coming to the plate, Ryan Phillips, the center fielder. Phillips has had a number of great plays defensively out in the outfield today. Here's Coach Autumn Wyatt to talk things over with the infield here. Nighthawks in a jam here and looking to keep everything under control here early in the game one. Phillips is the number 9 hitter in the Aggie lineup today. Phillips 0 for 1 with a pop-up to Bailey Cowell today. Back and you're ready to resume softball here in the top of the 4th inning. 2 on, no outs for the Aggies. Cowell's first pitch to Ryan Phillips, bunted to the pitcher. The throw to first. Graves makes the play, 1 away. The sacrifice is successful. It puts 2 runners in scoring position and takes away a potential double play ball at first and second. With 1 out in the inning, here's the top of the order. Briley Fanning steps in. The second baseman is 1 for 2 with a base hit. First pitch to Fanning, down below the knees, ball 1. Lord on third, Beauchamp on second for the second-ranked Aggies of Murray State College. The 1-0 drops low, 2-0. Aggies came over from Tishomingo, Oklahoma last night, had some bus troubles along the way in western Arkansas. NPC led a helping hand late in the evening. Helped the Aggies get the rest of the way to Hot Springs. Count 3-0 on the Aggie hitter Briley Fanning. Cowell looking to battle back from within the circle. The 3-0 down the middle. It starts with a strike. Three and one on Fanning. Pitch on its way. Ball 4. That will load the bases. So Fanning reaches for the second time in this ball game. It's a 1-out walk, bringing up Haley Igo. Igo walked her last time up, scoring the second run of the ball game back in the 3rd. The bases are loaded with 1 away. The first pitch sails in for strike 1. The Nighthawks can get out of the jam with a double play ball up the middle, Graves and Householder. 0-1 on its way, fouled away. 2 strikes now on the hitter, Igo. Cowell looking to get strikeout number 4 here. There's a ball. 1-2 on a good eye by Igo. Lord on third, Beauchamp on second, Fanning on first for the Aggies. The 1-2 is taken out to left field. That ball is down on a 1-hopper. 2 Aggies will score. It's 4-0 Murray State College. A huge 2-run double for Haley Igo. It's her first official hit of the ball game, and it's a big one. That opens up the scoring for Murray State College, now scoring in 3 consecutive innings. Here comes Coach Autumn Wyatt. We may see a change here for NPC in the top of the 4th.
10 for 14 at second base.
Delaney Lloyd is going to come in to play second base. Macy Graves will head into the bullpen. Fanning will be on third. Igo on second. The hitter is Brady Harmon. The designated player bats with 2 on, 1 out here in the inning. NPC trying to stop the bleeding on the scoreboard. First pitch to Harmon. Taken out deep toward center field, and it is off the wall. 2 runs are going to score. It's a 2-run double for the Aggies, who blow this game wide open in the 4th inning. Back-to-back 2-run doubles for Murray State College, as Igo and Fanning both score on the play. Meeting in the circle, the Nighthawks want to talk about it here. A big 4-run 4th inning. But one thing about this Nighthawk ball club, as long as there are still outs to get, this team may be down, but never out of the action. The hitter will be Katie Ammons for the Aggies. 4 hits for Murray State College this inning, including a walk. 4 runs across to make it 6-0. Runner on second is Brady Harmon. First pitch to Ammons, popped up, and that'll stay in the yard. Jordan Householder calls for the ball, makes the grab, 2 down. A big out defensively for NPC as Ammons falls to 0-3. At the plate today. With 2 outs, that brings up Kaylee Carter. Carter's been a fire starter for the Aggies in this one, whether it was the solo homer in the 2nd or an RBI ground out in the 3rd. First pitch strike to Carter. The count is 0-1 on the Aggie first baseman. There's a drive out towards right field. Carter looking to go yard. She does it again. A 2-run blast for Carter. It's 8-0 Murray State College. Her 2nd homer of the day, no doubt about it, once it left the bat. It's a 6-run 4th for Murray State College. The 9th hitter of the inning is Bubba Lee. Addison Lee 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. Bailey Cowell and the Nighthawks looking to stop the bleeding here. It's a first pitch strike on the first pitch thrown. The 0-1 fouled away. And a quick 2-strike count on the hitter, Lee. Cowell looking for strikeout number 4 here to get her team into the batter's box. Missing the target on the outer edge. 1 ball, 2 strikes as Cowell returns to the circle. And there's a swinging strike out there. Cowell has her 4th of the day. The Nighthawks go to the batter's box, and they've got some work to do. 8-0 Aggies. We're back in a moment right here on the Nighthawk Network.
Football is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
As we go to the bottom of the fourth inning, the Aggies are going to go to a new pitcher. Brady Harmon will step into the circle, taking over with an 8-0 advantage. The Nighthawks have their 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up. Taylor Southern leads the charge for the home team after popping out to the catcher her first time up today. Harmon's first pitch on its way, bouncing in the dirt. A good eye by the sophomore center fielder, Taylor Southern. Nighthawks down, but not out. Looking to light up the scoreboard for the first time in this contest. That's going to be ball 2 on the inside. Good eye by Southern. All starts with 1 pitch and 1 hit. 1 base runner at a time if you're NPC. The 2-0 from Harmon misses its target up high, 3-0. And the Nighthawks now threaten a leadoff walk to start the bottom of the fourth. And that's going to be ball 4. Taylor Southern's going to take a 4-pitch walk, and now that brings up Delaney Lloyd for the home team. All it takes is a spark. It could start with 1 base runner just like that. D'Lo steps in for the home team. She'll take strike 1 on the inside. Runner on first is the speedy Taylor Southern. The 0-1, Lloyd swings through, strike 2. The Nighthawks second baseman looking to put it in play, move Southern around. And she'll go around there for strike 3, a 3-pitch strikeout as Lloyd heads back to the dugout. With 1 out in the inning, that'll bring up Bree Phillips. Phillips flew out to center field her first time up today. Looking to cut into the deficit here with 1 swing. Time called by the hitter. Phillips, one of very few hitters to hit a home run off of Murray State pitching this year. But she did it in game 2 of the series back in Tishomingo. There's a ball as that one gets away as Southern's going to take off for second. She'll get there easily. Count is 1-0. Phillips with a check swing makes her way back into the batter's box for the Nighthawks. There's a swinging strike there to even it up. And a good eye by Bree Phillips on that pitch thrown by Harmon on the outside. The Nighthawk third baseman looking to get on base by any means necessary. Harmon's pitch swung through, strike 2. So it is a full count on Bree Phillips, who steps into the batter's box looking to win the battle. Payoff pitch fouled away. This at-bat will continue. Harmon's payoff pitch is fouled away yet again. Phillips continuing to battle in the box. The Nighthawks looking to put it in play and score Taylor Southern from second. Strike 3, Southern stays on second. Phillips strikes out. That brings up Carly Morale with 2 outs. Back-to-back Ks for Brady Harmon after allowing the leadoff walk. Carly Morrell with a brief conference with head coach Autumn Wyatt down the line. A big at-bat here for NPC. 2 down in the inning. Morrell 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. Coach Autumn Wyatt trying to instill some confidence in her DP. Coming into a big at-bat here. Morrell into the batter's box, ready to rock. It's a first pitch strike on the inside. Well placed by Harmon in the circle. Second pitch of the at-bat, missing up high. 1 ball, 1 strike on a good eye by Carly Morrell. The second-year Nighthawk, formerly of Perryville, gets back into the box here, awaiting the next offering. Harmon winds and fires. Ball 2. And a swing for the fences up high. Coming up empty is Morrell, who moves to 2-2 in the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Number 22, Taylor Southern on second. 2s on the board for the Nighthawks. And that's going to be strike 3. Morrell is down on strikes. That'll take care of the Nighthawks here in the 4th. We go to the 5th inning. Murray State College leads at 8-0 here on the Nighthawk Network.
What does care look like through the years? From the first memories to the treasured moments. From life's accomplishments to life's challenges. We're here for you, body and mind. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of families for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind with the kind of coverage that ensures your best days are ahead. Take good care, Arkansas.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
We head to the 5th inning at the ballpark, and a new pitcher takes the circle for National Park College. Macy Graves enters the fray, taking over for Bailey Cowell here in Game 1. Graves making her 9th appearance of the season. She's 1-3 this year with a 5.00 ERA, going along with 5 strikeouts. The freshman hurler fires a pitch and says, "I'm ready for action," here at the ballpark. Bailey Cowell's day is over. 8 runs on 9 hits in the start for NPC. Leading things off for Murray State College will be the shortstop, Kennedy Lord. Lord has reached base both times she's come to the plate today. A walk in the 2nd and a single in the 4th, scoring once. The Aggies have scored in 3 consecutive innings, 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd, and then a 6-run 4th inning to blow this game wide open. Murray State College simply trying to add and pad its lead with a do-or-die bottom of the 5th due up for NPC. Graves looking to get good experience here against one of the top teams in the nation, if not the top team in the nation. Count is 1-0 on a first pitch ball. There's a ground ball up the middle. Householder unable to get to it in time. It's going to go into center field, and that will be a leadoff single. Lord reaches for the third time today, her second hit of the ball game. Next up, catcher Avery Beauchamp. Beauchamp 2 for 2 with 2 singles, 1 run scored. Graves goes to work in the circle for the Nighthawks. Off-speed delivery dies just before home plate for ball 1. Graves able to paint the corner on her second offering there, brings the count even, 1-1 on Beauchamp. The Aggies catcher batting with 1 on, no 1 out. Trying to hit the corner once again, coming up empty is Graves, 2 balls, 1 strike. Ready for action at home plate is Beauchamp, the hitter. Graves 2-1 on its way, lined over to second. Alexis Ortego can't get to it in time. Southern holds the ball, runners on the corners. Kennedy Lord takes an awkward slide into third base. Looks like she's okay. Runners on the corners with no 1 out. Ryan Leffert gives the first and third situation. Beauchamp with her 3rd hit of the ball game. Next up, Ryan Phillips, the center fielder, is 0 for 2 with a pop out and a ground out today. Runners ready to sprint at the crack of the bat. Graves' first pitch is a strike down the middle, and the Aggies are going to go with the double steal here. Results in an out, but also a run scoring. Kennedy Lord comes in, 9-0 Murray State College. It'll be a 0-1 count on Ryan Phillips when we resume everything. Base is now empty for the Aggies. Ball 1 misses its target on the inside on a pitch by Graves. 1 ball, 1 strike as the hurler toes the rubber. Graves has the one she wants. On its way too low, 2-1. Curveball on the outer edge, missing the target. 3 balls, 1 strike. Phillips looking to reach for the first time in today's game. Graves looking to get it down in front of the zone. There's a fly ball out to right field. No problem, says Sarah Camplain. She reels it in for the 2nd out of the inning. With 2 down in the inning, that brings up the top of the order. Briley Fanning makes her way to home plate. Fanning has a walk and a single, 1 run scored. She's 1 for 2 officially today. The second baseman batting against Nighthawk hurler Macy Graves. Ball 1 on the first pitch thrown. Graves fires down the middle, and it's a foul ball. The 1-1 drops below the target. 2 balls, 1 strike on a good eye by Briley Fanning. And a ball up high, 3-1. Graves takes a moment to collect herself, returning back to the circle. Looking to go back to work here against the number 1 hitter in the lineup. That'll be ball 4. Fanning will reach her second walk of the day, a 2-out walk issued by Graves. So the Aggies have a 2-out base runner, and the next batter up will be Haley Igo. Looks like a pinch runner is going to be coming in for Murray State College.
21 for 4.
It'll be number 21, Lexi Meadows. The hitter is Igo, who has walked and smacked a 2-run double, scoring once. She'll connect on the first pitch she sees. Ground ball to Householder, and no one quickly. Householder, there's a pickle situation. Phillips looking to tag out the runners. She does, and that'll take the Nighthawks to the bottom of the 5th inning. NPC, a do or die, bottom of the 5th, coming up, down by 9. They'll need 2 runs to keep this game alive. What happens next? Find out next, right here on the Nighthawk Network.
At Levi Hospital, we believe everyone deserves quality mental health care. Our outpatient behavioral health program offers personalized counseling and medication management for a range of conditions, including anxiety, depression, and trauma. Located in Hot Springs, Arkansas, we proudly serve Garland County and beyond. With individual and group therapy options, we're here to support your journey to healing. Visit LeviHospital.com today and take control of your mental health. Levi Hospital, healing mind and body since 1914.
Hi, my name is Keziah, and volleyball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Bottom of the 5th inning is here at the ballpark in Game 1. Brady Harmon in the circle looking to try to close it out for Murray State College. Nighthawks trying to keep this ball game alive. Ryan Leffert's going to start things off. Jordan Householder and Jessica Sweer all due up here in the bottom of the 5th. Nighthawks may have their backs against the wall, but they are not out until the final out is recorded in this one. Ryan Leffert lined out to first base, her first time up. Leading things off in the bottom of the 5th with a big offensive opportunity. Here's the Nighthawk catcher. Harmon's first pitch is popped up, foul ball. 0-1. The 0-1 to Leffert down in the dirt. Count even on the Nighthawk catcher. Harmon winds and fires. That one just hits the barrel of the bat and fouls off. Wrong place at the wrong time for Leffert, who's down in the count 1-2. On its way, fouled away back to the screen. Leffert swings through the 1-2. The ball is dropped. Throw down to first. That's the first out of the inning. Leffert retired. That brings up Jordan Householder. The freshman from Mansfield, Texas, stands in. Householder flew out to center field her first time up. Looking to put it in play and spark a rally here. Ball 1 up high. Harmon deals.
Did she go?
And she went around for strike 1. Count even on the shortstop, Jordan Householder. Swing and a miss. Just behind it, down in the count 1-2. Harmon with 4 strikeouts in relief today. Can't get it there, 2-2. Householder with a good eye up top in the zone. 3 balls, 2 strikes. NPC would love to disrupt the rhythm of the pitcher. Get a base runner on. Jessica Sweer on deck. Count is full. 3-2. Fouled away. Payoff pitch on its way. Strike 3. Householder down swinging. And the Nighthawks' final hopes in game 1 rests on the bat of Jessica Sweer. The Nighthawk first baseman is 1 for 1 with a single and a stolen base today. Sweer steps into the box, ready to rock. She'll jam that one away. A foul ball. 0-1 on Sweer. That one will get away from the pitcher. And a good eye by Sweer. The count is even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike. Sweer swings for the fences and comes up empty with 2s on the board. The Nighthawks are down to their final strike in game 1. Sweer looking to win the battle against Harmon. Down low, 3-2. Good eye by Sweer, who now threatens to walk here in the bottom of the 5th. Payoff pitch, and that'll be ball 4. The inning continues. Here comes Rachel Lawyer. Sweer reaches for the 2nd time in this one. Rachel Lawyer digs in, 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. Runner on first, 2 away. And a first pitch ground ball to shortstop. Flipping to second, this game is over. The Nighthawks will fall in game 1, final score of 9-0. We'll be back in just a moment to wrap things up here in game number 1. Don't go anywhere. Whole other game coming your way next right here on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
To a good life, a good life.
What does care look like through the years? From the first memories to the treasured moments. From life's accomplishments to life's challenges. We're here for you, body and mind. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of families for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind with the kind of coverage that ensures your best days are ahead. Take good care, Arkansas.
Final score in game 1, Murray State College takes the win 9-0. After scoring 1 run in the second, 1 in the third, but it was a 6-run top of the 4th inning that really made the difference. putting the game out of reach for the second-ranked Aggies. We've got a whole other ball game coming your way here on the Nighthawk Network. Some of the offensive leaders in today's ball game. Kaylee Carter, for sure, from Murray State College. 2 for 2, 2 home runs. Solo shot and a 2-run shot. She scored twice and drove in another run with an RBI ground out in the third inning. Avery Beauchamp finished 3 for 3 at the plate with 3 base hits, 1 run scored. Kennedy Lord 2 for 2 with 2 singles, 2 runs scored, and a walk. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Leading the way at the plate for NPC, Jessica Sweer, who finished 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. It'll be time now for our Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield featured Nighthawk player of today's game, Miss Bailey Cowell, followed by Intermission. Don't go anywhere. We've got a whole other game coming your way next. We're going to wipe the scoreboard clean. Clean slate for Game 2 coming up. National Park College Nighthawk Softball is on the Nighthawk Network, your official home for Nighthawk athletics this season. Our Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield featured Nighthawk Player of the Week is Miss Bailey Cowell. Bailey, welcome back to National Park College. A great freshman campaign in year number 1. You helped lead this team to new heights, the NJCAA District Championship round. You and the girls were 1 series away from its first national tournament appearance. What was it that brought you back for year number 2, saying my job just wasn't finished yet?
I think last year's goals was to win a region championship. We didn't get that completed, obviously. This year, that's our goal. I felt like I wasn't finished at all. I didn't do the things that I wanted to do. I think we had a great season, but I knew that coming back, I wanted to come back, make a name for National Park as a softball team, and get the job done this year.
Yeah, a huge goal coming in as a sophomore leader this year. Now you're the one helping call the shots and grow these freshman faces. And we've got a lot of new faces in Nighthawk Nation this year that have really stepped up to help bolster this team and make it as great as it is at this point in the season. But before we can talk about that, we really need to talk about what went into the beginning of this season for you. So you come back to National Park College, you're playing fall ball, or maybe you're not playing fall ball. So you're dealing with an injury, recovering from surgery, so you want to come back and make a name for yourself. Now you've got a roadblock. Tell me about that story and how you helped overcome that to get ready for the start of the season.
So I actually had surgery in June, at the end of June, and 2 weeks after surgery, I went into my doctor's office and I was like, hey, can I start pitching? And he was like, you're crazy. And I was like, no, like, if I strap my arm down, can we go back to pitching? And he was like, if you can get it where you can't move it at all. So through the help of my pitching coach and Coach Wyatt, we found a way to get it strapped down, make it to where I could throw bullpens. Whenever I wasn't throwing bullpens, I was helping the freshmen, becoming comfortable with hitting spots or telling them what we're going to face this year, stuff like that, getting them ready to go into games. That's something new for them. It's different than high school. So I think in the fall, a big job of mine was to help them, encourage them, be there for them. You know, if they're struggling one day, help them, tell them what they're doing wrong. Just really being someone that they could lean on, ask questions to get ready to go into games.
So ladies and gentlemen, you hear it here first, the absolute secret, the Bailey Cowell method, because true fact, game 1 of the season, opening day, you throw the program's first ever perfect game. Are you kidding me? Okay, so obviously you really wanted to get back in the circle. You did. Take us through such a legendary moment in your career, and that was just literally the tip of the iceberg this season.
Right. I think that was a huge day. That was a great way to start this season. I knew that coming back, it wasn't going to be easy. I had to find my groove again. I think a huge part of that successful day was my catcher, Rye. You know, Rye was loud behind the plate the whole entire game. Coach Wyatt was encouraging the whole game. Just my teammates played defense behind me. That was huge. I think that everyone had my back that day, and I think that our culture really, really shined that day.
I think one of my favorite photos from Aaron Brewer from not only the season, but maybe just in Nighthawk history is that hug between you and Ryan Lefford at the end of the game. What an emotional moment for you and this team. And I think that helped lay the groundwork for the year this year. And of course, when you look at the record, you see some losses on there, but when you read between the lines, you see that this team's been battle tested. You've went against some of the top teams in the country. Majority of those losses are against either nationally ranked opponents or Division I opponents. opponents, because Coach Autumn Wyatt had a goal in mind when she began this season, and that was to, in order to be the best, you have to beat the best. In order to beat the best, you have to play the best. And there's been a lot of adversity this year, and there's been some ups and downs, but I think there's been a lot of growth as well, not only for you and your teammates. And all along the way, these significant milestones keep popping up. These records keep falling. Then all of a sudden, you're the all-time wins leader here at National Park College. And recently, against North Arkansas College, you break what I believed was an unbreakable record coming into this season. You are now the single-game strikeout leader. Tell me how I can strike out 15 people in a game.
Just trusting Coach Wyatt, calling pitches, and spinning to spots, really. That was the key.
You make it sound so easy, but this game was maybe anything but easy. This was a nail-biter all the way through. It goes to extra innings. You win it in 8, 2-1. What was it like? I mean, when you're in the circle and, I mean, you're striking out that many batters for the Lady Pioneers, surely you have to know what you're doing, right?
Right. I definitely knew that So when we played them the first time, I had 12 strikeouts.
That's right.
After the game, I found out that 13 was the record, and I was like, okay, like, that's definitely beatable. Like, next time we play them, it's mine. And so I really just went in with the mindset of hitting spots, spinning the ball. You know, it was a close game the whole way through. I think that I really just put all my trust in Coach Wyatt, hit spots that she was calling, and got it done.
Got it done. Absolutely. 15 strikeouts, the new single game leader. And then, of course, I know that we've talked briefly in and out of games this season. You have maybe a bit of a superstition, if you will, this year, something that you've been following really since game one with your perfect game. Share with the fans what that is.
So I have my pink ribbon. It's got sparkles on it and flowers. Me and my best friend match every single game. And then I started this season with orange gummy bear earrings. Whenever they quit working, I went to sparkly bows. They've worked so far. When they quit working, we'll find a new pair. But remember the other day when we talked about if we won region tournament, you had to get your ears pierced so you could wear the good luck earrings next year? So I actually went and got these clip-on earrings for you to pop out with tomorrow.
Oh my.
Yeah, they're good luck.
Okay, well, this was not discussed in the pre-interview. They are purple butterflies, is that right? Okay,
well. They're gonna be good luck.
Well, the things that I do to help Nighthawks softball win games. You know, let's talk about tomorrow's games. This is a great segue here. Listen, tomorrow the number 2 team in the nation comes to Majestic Park. It's Murray State College. We all know the Aggies very, very well. They were the team that ended your season in that district championship last year. We've played them once already in Oklahoma. Now they get to come to your house for kind of this rare early morning doubleheader at Majestic Park. Kind of a cool atmosphere. But now, knowing what you know about the team, what do you think it's going to take? What have you been working on in order to come in on your home turf? Hey, let's take out the number 2 team in the country.
The big thing that we've been working on is hitting. We've worked on hitting that faster pitcher. We've worked on, from the pitching side, hitting spots really well, adjusting our spots based on where the batter is instead of just throwing it to them where they want it. I think the key to tomorrow is going to be playing together and doing it for each other.
Yeah, absolutely. This team is absolutely a family. If you've ever seen them in the dugout, bus rides, Dogwood Hall, what have you, it's a team that they're from all over the country, but have come together. They're best friends. They love each other. They trust each other, and they're looking to do great things here at National Park College. Bailey Cowell, I don't know what other records that you can break here at NPC, but that's not up to me to decide. That's up to you to figure out in the games. What an incredible career here in Nighthawk Nation, and we really feel like the best is yet to come, not only for you and your Nighthawk teammates. We know the future is exceptionally bright for you because you recently signed to continue your playing days at the next level. Tell us more.
I've decided that I want to continue my athletic career at Park College, so I'll be a Comet next year.
Yeah, go Comets, and congratulations on signing to go to the next level. Is there anybody that you'd like to say hello to who may be watching?
I want to say hi to my family back home, my parents, and my dog.
Bailey Cowell, the legendary Bailey Cowell of National Park College Nighthawks softball. You can follow the team online on Facebook, Instagram, and X. Special thank you to Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield, the sponsor for the featured Nighthawk Player of the Week. She's Bailey Cowell. I'm Mark Oliver, and this is Nighthawks softball on the Nighthawk Network. Back here at the ballpark as we officially go to intermission in between games 1 and 2 today. Great interview with Bailey Cowell of National Park College. And yes, you may be wondering, okay, Mark, you've been asked to do a lot of things this year, from wearing funny hats and now these purple butterfly earrings that you were asked to wear. Did you actually put the earrings on? And I will show you in just 1 second. For the record, there is a lot of things that I will do for this team, and eventually I'll draw a line somewhere, but apparently that line is not purple butterfly earrings. Unfortunately, they did not work out today, but I promise they're here. Hey, maybe in game 2. Maybe in game 2. Don't go anywhere. One more game coming your way right here on the Nighthawk Network. We'll go to intermission with first pitch coming up close to about 11 o'clock. And we're back, getting ready for the start of Game 2 of our NJCAA Region 2 doubleheader here at the ballpark. My name is Mark Oliver with National Park College. The Aggies, ranked number 2 in the nation, took Game 1 9-0 in 5-run shortened innings, but we wiped the scoreboard clean and give it another go here to try to take down one of the best teams in the entire country, the 44-1 Murray State College Aggies, now out to a 24-game winning streak. The last time that this Nighthawk hurler went to battle against the Aggies, she nearly broke through and took down the Aggies on their home turf. Of course, I'm talking about Avery Creech, the freshman hurler for NPC, making her 20th appearance of the season. She's got a 1-5 record with a 5.98 ERA, 34 strikeouts, but just coming up short in that April 8th loss to the Aggies in Tishomingo, Oklahoma, by a final score of 3-2. Something about what Creech has is able to disrupt the hitters of Murray State College. Coach Autumn Wyatt's going back to the freshman for Game 2 here to see if the Nighthawks can break through and come up with what would ultimately be the biggest win in program history. Here's a look at Game 2. Taylor Southern, Macy Graves, Bree Phillips. Sorry, looks like we got our positions wrong. But Taylor Southern, Macy Graves, and Bree Phillips will start things off as your 1, 2, 3. Ryan Lefford, Jordan Householder, and Sarah Camplain will be your 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Rachel Lawyer, Jessica Swear, and Alexis Ortego will round out the starting lineup for Avery Creech here in Game 2. Now, if you're just joining us or if you've been with us since first pitch of Game 1, welcome back to the broadcast here. Happy Thursday to you. Rain is expected to move into the ballpark at some point during this contest. That's why we're shaking hands and getting ready about 10 minutes early, seeing if we can start the show early and get this one all wrapped up before the weather moves on in. Murray State College makes no changes to its offensive lineup. The starting 9 are the same. The only difference will be the pitcher going into Game 2, Isabella Hardiman, who leads the team with a microscopic 0.17 ERA, will have her 19th appearance of the season. She's 19-0 this year, 84 and 1/3 innings pitched, leading the Aggies with 131 strikeouts. Tough task for the Nighthawk hitters, who managed just 1 hit in the opener here at Majestic Park in Hot Springs. Creech working on her warm-ups, battery mate Ryan Lefford fielding her here. It's still time for you to get here down to the ballpark if you're local. Nighthawk legendary photographer Aaron Brewer is in the building today, catching the best and brightest moments of today's contest. Aaron's work is legendary. You can find it on social media online. Search Nighthawk Athletics on Facebook, Instagram, and X. Creech completes her warm-ups. We're ready to begin Game 2 here at the ballpark today. Leading things off for Murray State College, second baseman, number 2, Briley Fanning. In Game 1, Fanning walked twice, singled once, scored once in the 9-0 Murray State College victory. Oklahoma. First pitch to Fanning, taken deep out towards center field, and that's how they start the ball game. 1 pitch, 1 run. It's a leadoff home run. Fanning will touch them all for Murray State College. And the Aggie dugout goes wild. A huge answer to the start of the ball game. Fanning's mom, Nicole, on the broadcast, just in time to see her daughter hit that one over the wall. Thanks for tuning in today. All right, so the Aggies have not lost a step from intermission. The next batter is Haley Igo, who swings and comes up empty, 0-1. Igo reached twice in the opener, a walk and a 2-run double, scoring twice in the win. Count is 1-1 on the left fielder. Creech has the one she wants. The 1-1 delivery taken out of play, foul ball. Creech now in line to record her first strikeout of the ball game. Igo digs in, awaiting the next offering. The 1-2 pitch taken high in the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes on the second hitter in the Aggie lineup. Creech's 2-2 slides too far to the left of the plate. The count is full. Creech's payoff pitch on its way, ball 4. Back-to-back base runners here in game 2. Igo trots down to first. The next hitter for Murray State College is Brady Harmon. Harmon playing shortstop here in game number 2. Went 2 for 3 in the box and helped lead the way with 5 big strikeouts in the circle in relief. Count is 1-0 on Harmon. The 1-0 is taken deep to left field, and it's gone. It's a 2-run home run, the second of the inning for Murray State College. If you blinked, you missed it. It's 3-0. Harmon will touch them all, scoring Igo on the play. Add 2 more to the total, to the nation's leading leader in home runs this year. And the water bath for Harmon as she makes her way back to the Aggie dugout. Nighthawks behind early in this one. The 4th hitter of the inning is right fielder Katie Ammons. In the circle, Avery Creech looking just to wipe it away and start over here. First pitch of the at-bat to Ammons. Wide right, ball 1. Base is empty, no one out here in the top of the first inning. And a ball high in the zone, 2-0. Time called. Here comes Coach Autumn Wyatt to talk things over with her pitcher. A leadoff home run for Briley Fanning, a walk to Haley Igo, and a 2-run bomb from Brady Harmon. While we have a moment, we'd like to talk to you about tomorrow's regularly scheduled game. Western Oklahoma State College was expected to come to Majestic Park. Now, due to weather and rainy weather looming in the forecast, those games have now been officially moved to Sunday. So it'll be NPC and Western Oklahoma State College Sunday, April 27th, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Those games will now be played at Henderson State University in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. The count is 3-0 on the hitter, Katie Ammons. And it'll be a 4-pitch walk here to put a base runner on for the Aggies. Here's the pitch down the middle, and a great answer from Avery Creech. Strike 1 on the hitter, Kaylee Carter. Carter was huge for the Aggies in game 1, hitting not 1 but 2 home runs. 4 RBI in the win. A quick 0-2 count on the hitter, Carter. Runner on first is Katie Ammons. Creech shakes a pitch, finds the one she wants. 0-2 on its way. popped up. Foul ball out of the yard. No play to be made. Carter will reset at home plate with an 0-2 count. That one gets away from the pitcher. And the base runner will take off for second. Ammons moves into scoring position. The Aggies with a run in scoring position. The count is 1 ball and 2 strikes on first baseman Kaylee Carter. Creech fires too low, 2-2. Creech shakes a pitch, has the one she wants on its way. That one blooped over into foul territory. Jordan Householder is going to make the grab for the first out of the ball game. On a dead sprint into foul territory on the other side of the third baseline, Householder gets it done. Carter retired here in game 2. Ammons the runner on second, and the hitter is Bubba Lee. Lee swings at the first pitch she sees. Ground ball to shortstop, firing over to Sweer. That ball gets away, and a run's going to come in and score. It'll be ruled a ground rule double as it went into the dugout. Scoring on the play is Ammons. It's 4-0. Bubba Lee gets a free pass to second as the Aggies extend their lead. The hitter is designated player Kennedy Lord. Lord had a game 1 to remember, finishing 2 for 2 with a walk and 2 runs scored. Count is 1-0 on the DP. She'll foul that one away to bring it even. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch is going to get away from the catcher, and taking third on the play is Lee for Murray State College. And a good eye up high as the count goes to 3-1 on Lord. Strike 2 right down the middle on a great pitch thrown by Avery Creech. The count is full on Lord. The Nighthawks would love to get out number 2 of the inning right here. Creech has the one she wants. That's going to be strike 3. It catches Lord off guard. That is a strikeout swinging for the strikeout looking rather for the second out of the inning. That brings up the catcher Avery Beauchamp. 2 outs in the inning. Beauchamp steps in. The catcher was 3 for 3 in game 1. 3 base hits and 1 run scored. A strike at the knees as Creech starts early in the strike zone. Lee the runner on third. Beauchamp trying to bring her in. The 0-1 misses on the inside. 1-1. Pitch down the middle. Creech hits her target. 2 strikes, 1 ball. 1-2 on its way. Popped up into the shallow outfield. Calling for the ball as Lawyer. She'll make the grab, and let's bring it to the bottom of the first inning. Murray State College grabs the lead early. 4-0. We're back in a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
Basketball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
At Levi Hospital, we believe everyone deserves quality mental health care. Our outpatient behavioral health program offers personalized counseling and medication management for a range of conditions, including anxiety, depression, and trauma. Located in Hot Springs, Arkansas, we proudly serve Garland County and beyond. With individual and group therapy options, we're here to support your journey to healing. Visit LeviHospital.com today and take control of your mental health. Levi Hospital, healing mind and body since 1914.
In the bottom of the first inning, the Nighthawks will have Taylor Southern, Macy Graves, and Bree Phillips. They go to battle against one of the best pitchers in the entire country, number 27, Bella Hardiman. Hardiman with a .17 ERA, looking to protect a 4-0 Aggie lead early here in Game 2. Nighthawks batting for the first time in the ball game, playing from behind and looking for an offensive boom, with Southern leading the charge for the home team. A look at Taylor Southern as she makes her way to the batter's box. The speedy sophomore center fielder digs in. Hardiman has the one she wants from her catcher, Avery Beauchamp. First pitch showing bunt, fouled away. Hardiman with a quick delivery, something that the NPC Nighthawks have been preparing for all week long. The foul bunt attempt brings a 0-1 count on Taylor Southern. Swing and a miss up high in the zone, and a quick 0-2 on T-South. Southern's going to strike out on 3 pitches, and that's going to bring up Macy Graves for the Nighthawks. Strikeout number 132 this season for Hardiman. Macy Graves takes her turn. The Nighthawk DP looking to be the first base runner for the home team today. She'll take ball 1 on the inside. Back into the batter's box, Macy Graves. Pitch on its way too high in the zone. A good eye by Graves, 2-0. Hardiman checks her wrist guard, has the one she wants. 2-0, right down the middle. Count is still a hitter's count, 2 balls, 1 strike. Graves digging back in for Nighthawk Nation. Here's the pitch, high in the zone. Did she go around? She did not. Ball 3. 3-1 on Graves, who threatens to walk to first now. Pitch down the way, fouled away. The count goes full. Hardiman has walked just 10 batters this season. It's hard to get a base on balls from her. Count is full as Graves steps back in. Payoff pitch on its way, slow roller back to the pitcher. Hardiman fires to first, 2 down in the inning. Next up for the Nighthawks, hard-hitting third baseman Bree Phillips. Phillips was 0 for 2 in Game 1, still looking for her first hit of the series today, as she checks in with 2 outs, no one on. First pitch, ball 1 on the outside. Phillips, the former Valonia Lady Eagle, takes her time. The 1-0 is lifted out towards left center field. That ball is down. It's off the wall. Phillips is going to get aggressive and turn and take 2. It's a 2-out double for the Nighthawks, who have their first base runner of the ball game. What a smack by Phillips. First hit of the series, couldn't have come at a better time. That brings up the Nighthawk catcher, Ryan Lefford. Lefford was 0 for 2 in game 1. Batting against Hardiman in game 2. Lefford swings and fouls it away. Count 0-1 on the Nighthawk catcher. Hardiman fires, same place, same result, jamming her on the inside for a foul ball. 2 strikes on the former BB Badger. Ryan Lefford. Looking to bring in Bree Phillips from second. Strike 3, a swinging strikeout. The Nighthawks are going to strand a runner. We head to the second inning with Murray State College leading 4-0 here on the Nighthawk Network.
We will hold each other up. We will hold each other up. And when the weight's too much to bear, just know in your heart I'll be there. And we will hold each other up. Hold each other up.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
We go to the second inning here at the ballpark where the Nighthawks are going to make a pitching change. Gracie Fowler comes in, taking her turn. Looking to slow things down on the heavy bats of Murray State College. It'll be the 9-1-2 hitters do it for the Aggies as we go to the second inning. Ryan Phillips, Briley Fanning, Haley Igo, all due up for the ladies in blue and red. Gracie Fowler coming off of an 11 strikeout performance in a Game 2 win over North Arkansas College earlier this week. It's been a great sophomore campaign for the second-year Nighthawk from Texarkana. Fowler makes her 24th appearance of the season. She's 11-3 this year with a team-leading .251 ERA, second on the team with 59 Ks. Ryan Phillips was hitless in Game 1. She takes strike 1 on the first pitch from Gracie Fowler. There's a connection, and it's into left field. All the way to the corner, scooped up by Lawyer quickly, who turns what should have been a double into just a single. Great job by Lawyer to get it in quickly. It is a leadoff base runner for Murray State College as Phillips has her first hit of the series. Back to the top of the order we go. Briley Fanning sent it out of the yard on the first pitch of the ball game. Fowler's first pitch to Fanning, high in the zone, ball 1. Down in the dirt and a good eye by the hitter. The count moves to 2-0 on Fanning. Fowler winds and fires. There's a strike right down the middle. The runner on first, Ryan Phillips, being watched closely by first baseman Jessica Sweer. The count is 2-1 on its way. Check swing, but the batter did not go around. It's ball 3. Fowler looking to battle back inside the circle. That'll be ball 4. Back-to-back base runners aboard here in the second inning for the Aggies. Fanning walks to first. That brings up Haley Igo, who walked back in the first. 4-0 lead for Murray State College, no one out. There's a ball high and away to start the at-bat. Fowler's 1-0 offering hits the sweet spot, tying it up 1-1. Igo steps back in on the left-handed side. Middle infield ready to turn to Ortego and Householder. There's the ground ball. And Ortego's going to take it herself to the bag. Safe is the call. And it looks like everyone's going to be safe. Ortego thought she made the tag at second on the force out, stepping on the bag. The umpires are going to talk about this. Out is the call. Coach Aaron Mullins out to argue here, but 1 out shows up on the scoreboard. That is going to take Ryan Phillips off the bases at second. Or excuse me, Briley Fanning off the bases at second. So Fanning is out for the first out of the inning. Phillips is on third. Igo on first after ultimately what goes down as a fielder's choice. Runners on the corners. Ryan Leffert out to give the signal to the home team. Nighthawks can get out of the jam with a double play up the middle. The hitter is Brady Harmon. Harmon blasted a 2-run home run her first time up. A pitch out on pitch number 1, ball 1. Harmon digs back in. On its way, off-speed offering misses its target, 2-0. Fowler's pitch is taken into left field. That's going to score at least 1 run here. Phillips comes in on a ball gotten to quickly by Rachel Lawyer. So the Aggies add to their lead 5-0. Puts runners on first and second base, and the inning continues. RBI single for Brady Harmon, her 3rd run batted in today. On second base is Haley Igo with Harmon on first. First pitch thrown to Katie Ammons is strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Connected right up the middle to Taylor Southern. They're going to try to get it in quickly. Play at the plate, not in time. Coming in to score is Igo. Just like that, it's 6-0 Murray State College on an RBI single from Ammons. Harmon held up at second, still just 1 out in the inning. Here's Kaylee Carter. First pitch fouled away, out of play. The count is 0-1 on the first baseman, Carter. That one gets away from Gracie Fowler. That'll bring things even, one apiece. Four runs in the first and now a 2-run second inning has the Murray State College Aggies out front early. The 1-1, liftoff, foul ball. Carter goes behind and strikes 1 and 2. The first baseman digs back in. And a foul ball there to protect at home plate. Carter fouled that one off of her. Back into the batter's box, ready to go. 1 and 2 the count. Fowler fires, ball 2. Gracie Fowler looking for her first strikeout of the day. On its way, another foul ball. Bubba Lee jumps out of the way in the on-deck circle. The count remains 2 and 2. Up high in the zone, on a take, 3 and 2. The Aggies threaten to load the bases here in the second. Fowler's payoff pitch on its way, drilled over to left field. That ball is down. 1 run comes around to score. Coach Mullins is going to wheel around another one. It's 8-0 Murray State College. A 2-run double for Kaylee Carter, her first hit of the ball game, and it was a big one. Harmon and Ammons both come in to score on the play. It's part of a 4-run second inning here at the ballpark today. Meeting in the circle as the infield wants to talk about it. Deliver some words of encouragement to Nighthawk hurler Gracie Fowler. Still 1 out in the inning, and the lone base runner is Kaylee Carter. The next hitter is number 15, Addison Lee. Bubba is 1 for 1 today with an RBI double dating back to that big 4-run first. Fowler's first pitch induces a swinging strike. Lee digs back into the batter's box, awaiting the 0-1. Connection. Lined out to left field where Rachel Lawyer waits and grabs the ball for the second out of the inning. With 2 outs in the inning, that brings up Kennedy Lord. The designated player struck out looking her first time up today. The first pitch to Lord. Low and away, ball 1. Lord locks in, awaiting the next offering here. Fowler fires. There's a pop-up over to the shortstop. That catch is made by Jordan Householder. We take it to the bottom of the second inning. Nighthawks trail 8-0 here at home. Back in a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
My name is Sadie, and being a good teammate is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
In the bottom of the second inning, the Nighthawks will have the 5, 6, and 7 hitters. Jordan Householder, Sarah Camplain, and Rachel Lawyer. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Glad to have you with us today. A 9 a.m. start and a 9-0 win for Murray State College in the opener. NPC looks to battle back from behind here in the finale today. Jordan Householder leads things off, hoping to deliver a spark against Bella Hardiman and the Murray State College Aggies. Before we begin action, Coach Autumn Wyatt is down the third base line talking things over with the home plate umpire about something. Possible miscue with the Aggies lineup. But it looks like we'll resume softball here. Householder leads things off for the home team. The first pitch from Hardiman right down the middle for a strike. Hardiman gets the one she wants. 0-1 on its way, high in the zone. That'll tie things up at 1 apiece. The Nighthawks shortstop digs back in here in the bottom of the second. Hardiman's pitch is strike 2. On its way, 2-2 on a good take by the shortstop, Householder. The Murray State hurler fires, and there's a ground ball up the middle. Scooped over at second, throw to first, and 1 away. The next Nighthawk hitter will be the right fielder, Sarah Camplain. Camplain dropping down in the lineup to that number 6 spot to see if it can help the right fielder dig out of a slump. Camplain digs in, looking to be the first base runner of the second inning. Pitch on its way, taken, strike 1. The former Cabot Lady Panther awaiting the next offering from Bella Hardiman. The 0-1 swung through, strike 2. Oh-2 on its way. Camplain pulls back just in time, ball 1. A good eye by the Nighthawk right fielder, who looks to take charge here in the bottom of the second and help NPC battle back against the deficit. The 1-2 fouled away. Camplain will look to straighten it out on the next pitch. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Camplain with a good eye, remaining patient at the plate here. Looking for something that she can put in play. Hardiman's 2-2 on its way, lined foul. The at-bat continues. Champlain continuing to fight here in the bottom of the second. Pitch on its way out to center field. The catch is made. Champlain retired for the second out in the inning. Next up for the Nighthawks, left fielder Rachel Lawyer. Lawyer was 0 for 2 in the opener, a strikeout and a ground out. Looking for her first hit of the series here. It's a first pitch ball to the left fielder. Lawyer chokes up on the bat, ready to put it in play. Hardiman's 1-0, popped up in foul territory. The catch is made. The inning is over. We go to the third. Murray State College holding on 8-0. We're back in a moment at the ballpark, Majestic Park, here in Hot Springs.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
We will hold each other up. We will hold each other up. And when the weight's too much to bear, just know in your heart I'll be there. And we will hold each other up. Hold each other up.
We go to the top of the third inning here at Majestic Park. The 8, 9, and 1 hitters are due up for Murray State College. That's Avery Beauchamp, Ryan Phillips, and Briley Fanning. I'm Mark Oliver with the Nighthawk Network. Once again, tomorrow's series against Western Oklahoma State College has been moved due to rain. The Nighthawks will now play Sunday in their home away from home, as we should say. Henderson State University is now the site for that matchup against the Pioneers, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, Sunday, April 27th at Henderson State University in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. As we go to the top of the third inning here, Gracie Fowler remains in the circle for the home team, firing a first pitch strike in on Avery Beauchamp. Beauchamp was retired for the first time in this series back in the first inning of today's game, flying out to Rachel Lawyer. Count is 0-1 on Beauchamp, the catcher. She'll pop that one up, out toward left field. Deja vu, and Lawyer with a diving grab. That'll be the first out of the inning here in the third. Lawyer putting her body on the line to make the grab, an impressive catch. That brings up the ninth hitter in the Aggies lineup, center fielder Ryan Phillips. Phillips is 1 for 1 with a base hit and a run scored. Fowler's first pitch, strike one near the shoulders, well placed by the sophomore in the former Genoa Central Lady Dragon. The count is 0-1. Ball one, high and inside. There's a foul ball out of play. That'll bring the batter behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's a look at Phillips as she gets ready to rock in the batter's box. Fowler has the one she wants. It's on its way. It's fouled away. Phillips continues to protect high in the zone. The center fielder checks back in. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Fowler's pitch returned to sender, right up the middle into center field. Phillips has her second hit of the game. It's a 1-out base hit, and that will bring up the top of the lineup for Murray State College. It's Briley Fanning who has homered and walked in today's game. Alexis Ortego and Jordan Householder looking to turn 2 on a ground ball up the middle. The first pitch of the at-bat is in for strike 1. Fowler attacking the batter early with 1 out in the top of the 3rd. Rain clouds slowly gathering overhead here at Majestic Park. The 0-1 missing atop the zone near the shoulders. The 1-1 delivery, lifted to left center field. The ball is down, it's off the wall. Southern works to get it inside, but Aggie runs are gonna score. Coming in to score all the way from first is Ryan Phillips. Fanning held up with an RBI double at second. It's 9-0 Murray State College here in the 3rd. The Aggies now scoring in 3 consecutive innings. Haley Igo swings at the first pitch she sees. All the way to the wall, it's gone. A 2-run shot for Igo, and the Aggies blow it open here in the 3rd, 11-0. Igo will touch them all, her first home run of the series today. It's a 2-run blast. Fanning comes in to score on the play. Bases empty here in the 3rd. Time is called, and it looks like we may have a pitching change, and we will. We're back in a moment right here on the Nighthawk Network. Macy Graves coming in the circle.
Football is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Macy Graves comes in relief for Gracie Fowler, who's going to exit after 1 1/3 innings of work. The 3rd Nighthawk pitcher of the ball game. Graves says she's good and ready to resume action here in the top of the 3rd inning. I'm Mark Oliver. 11-0 Murray State College in the midst of a 3-run 3rd as we resume play, and the hitter will be Brady Harmon. Harmon with a 2-run home run and an RBI single in Game 2. Looking to add to the Murray State lead. NPC looking to slow things down in the batter's box. Time now called by the hitter, Harmon. Graves has the one she wants. First pitch ground ball over to 3rd, fielded by Phillips in foul territory. That's going to bring Harmon back with a foul ball and an 0-1 count. Graves winds and fires the 0-1, and it bounces just low at the strike zone, 1-1. Pitch on its way, ball on its way, scooped up by Householder, throw to first, the Swears stretch gets the play. Jessica Swear with a great defensive play to get out number 2. Householder did not hesitate, knowing and trusting that her first baseman could get it done. Harmon retired for the first time today. 2 outs in the inning for Katie Ammons. Ammons has walked, singled, scored twice, and driven in a run here in game 2. A first pitch ball offered from Macy Graves. Graves has the one she wants. Lefford set behind home plate. That ball misses its target, 2-0. Pitch on its way, ground ball on its way. Householder couldn't get to it. Dove for the ball, but it's into center field for a 2-out single. Ammons has her second hit of the ball game. Next up for the Aggies, first baseman Kaylee Carter, who popped up to Householder in the first and smacked a 2-run double in that 4-run second inning. Graves versus Carter here in the third. Ball 1 bouncing in front of home plate. Curveball misses its target on the outer edge. Trying to flirt and hit the corner. 2-0. There's a ground ball to shortstop. Householder flips to second, firing to first. The Nighthawks only needed 1. We take it to the bottom of the third inning. NPC bats when we return on the Nighthawk Network.
What does care look like through the years? From the first memories to the treasured moments. From life's accomplishments to life's challenges. We're here for you, body and mind. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of families for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind with the kind of coverage that ensures your best days are ahead. Take good care, Arkansas.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
NPC comes to the dish in the bottom of the third inning, bringing the 8, 9, and 1 hitters with it. Jessica Swear, Alexis Ortego, Taylor Southern all due up for the Nighthawks as they look to overcome an 11-run deficit here in the bottom of the third inning. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're excited to see. We would love to give you a shout-out on the broadcast today. Jessica Swear reached base both times she came to the plate back in game 1, a single and a walk. She's going to look to keep that on-base streak alive as she bats for the first time here in game 2 against Bella Hardiman. Hardiman readies and fires the first pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 on the inside. The Nighthawk first baseman looking to put it in play. Foul ball back to the screen. Swear behind in the count early. Count is 0-2 on Swear. The pitch is on its way, taken high in the zone. A good eye by the first baseman, 1-2. Here's the pitch to Swear, and it's taken for strike 3 right down the middle. Swear down looking. That's the first out of the inning, and it brings up the 9th hitter in the order for NPC, Alexis Ortego. Ortego bats for the first time in the series today. Ortego batting .259 this year with 21 hits and 17 runs scored. The first-year Nighthawk swings through for strike one on the first pitch thrown. Ortego, formerly of Eunice, Louisiana, steps back in against Bella Hardiman. The 0-1 cranked foul. And the second baseman behind on strikes early. Hardiman, a deep breath inside the circle. 0-2 on its way. Ortego strikes out, swinging up high. Back-to-back Ks for the Nighthawk hitters here in the bottom of the third. Back to the top of the lineup we go. Here's Taylor Southern. Southern struck out swinging her first time up today. Bats with the bases empty in the bottom of the third. Hardiman's pitch is in for strike one. The Murray State hurler fires, and there's a hard hit ball to shortstop. Southern is quick, but not quick enough as the Nighthawks are retired here in the third inning. We go to the fourth. Murray State College leading 11-0 here on the Nighthawk Network.
At Levi Hospital, we believe everyone deserves quality mental health care. Our outpatient behavioral health program offers personalized counseling and medication management for a range of conditions, including anxiety, depression, and trauma. Located in Hot Springs, Arkansas, we proudly serve Garland County and beyond. With individual and group therapy options, we're here to support your journey to healing. Visit LeviHospital.com today and take control of your mental health. Levi Hospital, healing mind and body since 1914.
Hi, my name is Keziah, and volleyball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Into the fourth inning we go here at the ballpark, Majestic Park in beautiful Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas. I'm Mark Oliver with the Nighthawk Network. Macy Graves returns to the circle for the home team, getting ready to do battle against the 6, 7, and 8 hitters for the second-ranked Murray State College Aggies. We'll see Lee, Lord, and Beauchamp all due up in the inning as the Aggies look to add to an 11-run advantage. 4 in the first, 4 in the second, and 3 in the third. The leadoff hitter will be Bubba Lee. Graves has the one she wants. First pitch on its way. And that one's going to hit the batter, Bubba Lee. In at catcher to start the fourth inning, Ella Cross will step in for Ryan Lefford behind home plate. But a leadoff hit by pitch puts Bubba Lee on with no one out in the inning. The next hitter, Kennedy Lord. Lord has yet to reach here in game 2, a strikeout and a flyout. The first pitch to Lord taken for strike one. The Aggie designated player, as you see on your screen here, looking to get on base. The count is 0-1 on Lord. Curveball missing outside. And a great job by Ella Cross to keep it in front of her. Count even, 1-1. Graves fires too high, 2-1. Curveball hitting the corner as Graves finds her sweet spot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lord in danger of striking out for the second time in this ball game. Graves has the pitch she wants. On its way, fouled away. The at-bat continues. The 2-2 return to sender. Bounces off the glove of Graves. And the throw over to second is in time to get out the lead runner. Split second decision making from Alexis Ortego over at second to make a great play. As the first out of the inning, with Lee retired on the base paths. Lord reaches on what's ultimately a fielder's choice. That brings up Avery Beauchamp. First pitch to Beauchamp, down in the dirt, ball 1. Beauchamp is 0 for 2, a couple of flyouts to Rachel Lawyer out and left. The 1-0 offering misses its target, ball 2. Graves fires down the middle, induces the ground ball, but it's foul. The 2-1 pitch drops just low from the zone on a good eye by Beauchamp. 3-1 on the Aggies catcher. Strike 2 down the middle. Well placed by Graves. The count is full on Beauchamp as she returns to the batter's box. 3-2, fouled away. On its way, fouled away. The at-bat continues. Beauchamp with a laser down the third base line. Coach Aaron Mullins diving out of the way just in time. The count is full, 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way, ball 4. And Beauchamp will win the battle and head to first. It's a 1-out walk here in the 4th inning. After failing to reach base in the opener, Ryan Phillips has battled back in a big way. The center fielder is 2 for 2. 2 base hits, 2 runs scored as she takes ball 1 on the outside. NPC could end the top of the 4th inning with a double play up the middle. Ortego and a Householder ready to sprint at the crack of the bat. Ball 2, Cross couldn't place it right at the bottom of the line of the zone. Phillips stands back in. Ball 3 misses the target just beneath the line. Graves 3-0. Turns to ball 4, and that will load the bases. The top of the order is coming up with Briley Fanning coming to home plate. The Nighthawks call time. I want to talk it over here. Fanning has reached base all 3 times she's come to the dish here in Game 2. A first inning leadoff home run, a walk in the second, and a double in the third. She scored 2 runs in this contest. Lord on third, Beauchamp on second, Phillips on first for the Aggies. Fanning could clear the bases with 1 swing. Macy Graves and the Nighthawks in the circle. Looking to get out of the jam with a double play ball. The Nighthawks have yet to hold the Aggies scoreless in this contest in an inning. But that is still possible here. Ball 1 down low, reeled in by Cross. Graves has the one she wants. She fires down the middle, and it's lifted into center field on a 1-hopper. 1 run will score. It's 12-0. Coming in, Kennedy Lord on an RBI single for Fanning. The bases remain loaded. The Aggies add another run. They've scored now in every inning of today's ball game. The hitter is Haley Igo, who has a walk, a fielder's choice, and a 2-run home run, scoring 3 times here in the game. Strike 1 on a fireball from Macy Graves. The 0-1 pitch misses up high. That'll make things even. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's the pitch. There's a deep ground ball. It's through the legs of Ortego into center field. 2 runs come in to score. Murray State College adds to its lead on a fielding mishap in the infield. When it's all said and done, runners on first and second for the Aggies. After Igo reaches for the 4th time in this game. There's a connection into the same place, into center field on a 1-hopper. Another run's going to come in. An RBI single now for Brady Harmon, who stands at first base. There'll be runners on first and second as we reset here. Still just 1 out in the inning. Here comes Coach Autumn Wyatt to talk about it with her infield. Our next Nighthawk Network broadcast will be Saturday, April 26th, as NPC Baseball comes home to Majestic Park. They played in Camden yesterday at SAU Tech, where Game 2 was suspended in the top of the 7th inning due to lightning. The Nighthawks were leading 13-0 at the time. So on Saturday, you're going to get, well, kind of a triple header. We'll finish the 7th inning with the Nighthawks batting, leading 13-0, and then have our official home doubleheader. Join us for a big day at the ballpark Saturday here on the Nighthawk Network. Meeting in the circle is over. We're ready to resume here in the top of the 4th inning, and the hitter will be Katie Ammons. Haley Igo on second, Brady Harmon on first, and a first pitch strike to Ammons. Great response from Macy Graves in the circle for Nighthawk Nation. Count is 0-1. Ammons has reached with 2 singles and a walk today. Cross set behind the plate. There is a pop-up, a blooper, out to the outfield. Southern's going to make the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. A great grab by the center fielder, 2 down. With Ammons retired, that brings up Kaylee Carter, the 9th hitter of the 4th inning. It's It's a first pitch ball on the curveball from Macy Graves. Carter 1 for 3 in this game with a 2-run double dating back to the second inning. Here's the 1-0 right down the middle. That'll even it up with 1 strike and 1 ball. There's the pitch, and it dies just before the strike zone. Ball 2. A good eye by the hitter, Kaylee Carter, who steps back into the batter's box. Graves fires outer edge, missing the target, 3-1. There is a base open should the Aggie hitter reach. Third baseman Bubba Lee standing on deck. The 3-1 inducing the swinging strike, and now the count goes full. Graves can win the battle here and send her team to the batter's box in the bottom of the 4th inning. Payoff pitch grounded away, foul. Graves returns to the rubber. Big pitch here. It'll be ball 4, and that will load the bases. We've batted around here in the 4th inning. The next one is Bubba Lee to come to the plate. She was hit by a pitch to start the inning. And I believe we may see a pinch hitter come in here. We'll see. No, it looks like the new hitter will be number 16, Brighton O'Connor.
16 for 15.
O'Connor, the second-year Aggie, will bat for the first time in the series today. O'Connor takes a strike right down the middle. O'Connor batting .391 this year for the Aggies. 9 hits, 6 runs scored, 10 driven in. Count is 0-1 on the pinch hitter. Graves wheels and deals up and in. Nearly hits the batter, 1-1. The bases are loaded with Igo on third, Harmon on second, Carter on first. And a strike call right down the middle, 1-2. The count on O'Connor. Graves looking to get the Nighthawks out of the inning here. The pitch, ball 2. The 2-2 pitch taken for strike 3, and that'll take care of the Aggies in the inning. The Nighthawks come to bat in the bottom of the 4th inning when we return on the Nighthawk Network.
Basketball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
At Levi Hospital, we believe everyone deserves quality mental health care. Our outpatient behavioral health program offers personalized counseling and medication management for a range of conditions, including anxiety, depression, and trauma. Located in Hot Springs, Arkansas, we proudly serve Garland County and beyond. With individual and group therapy options, we're here to support your journey to healing. Visit LeviHospital.com today and take control of your mental health. Levi Hospital, healing mind and body since 1914.
Into the bottom of the 4th inning we go. The Nighthawks bring the 2, 3, and 4 hitters to the plate. Macy Graves, Bree Phillips, and Ryan Lefford. It appears that there's a defensive substitution for Murray State College in at catcher, number 17, Bryn Sermont. Nighthawks trailing here at home in the bottom of the 4th inning, looking to spark a rally here. Graves 0 for 1 with a ground out back to the pitcher back in the 1st inning. It's pitcher versus pitcher as we begin the 4th inning of work for NPC in the batter's box. And it looks like Coach Autumn Wyatt may also be readying a pinch hitter of her own here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Looks like Delaney Lloyd will be coming in at second base for Alexis Ortego. So we begin the bottom of the 4th inning with Macy Graves stepping in. Hardiman has the pitch she wants. Sermont ready behind home plate, and it's a first pitch strike. 0-1 on the first-year Nighthawk, Macy Graves. The power-hitting pitcher digs back in. On the inside, strike 2. Graves quickly behind in the count. Hardiman's pitch is fouled away out of play. Souvenir for one of the many fans in the ballpark today here at Majestic Park. Graves digs back in, ready to battle. Hardiman's 0-2 is on its way, and it's strike 3 right down the middle. Graves retired on strikes. That'll bring up Bree Phillips. Phillips doubled her first time up. It was left stranded in the bottom of the 1st inning. She'll look to get on base once again here in Game 2. A swing and a miss on the first pitch thrown. Phillips taking an aggressive start to this at-bat in the box. And it may be what the Nighthawks need in order to try to shrink the deficit here in the bottom of the inning. Hardiman's 0-1 is lifted out towards right field. Sailing underneath is Katie Ammons to make the grab, 2 down. Next up for the Nighthawks, it's the catcher, Ella Cross. Cross bats for the first time in the series today. Looking to provide a spark for the Nighthawks in the box. It's a first pitch ball from Bella Hardiman. One 1-0 on Ella Cross. She'll swing and foul that one away to bring the count even. And a ball on the outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Cross looking to put it in play here. Hardiman has the one she wants. Pitch is on its way, fouled away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Nighthawks looking to keep the bottom of the 4th inning alive. On its way, strike 3, Cross down on strikes, and that'll take us to the 5th inning here at the ballpark. Murray State College out front. We're back in a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
We will hold each other up. We will hold each other up. And when the waves don't
was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
As we go to the 5th inning, Murray State College has made massive substitutions to its lineup. We'll work to try to get all of those to you as we can. Looks like multiple pinch hitters will start things off. It is the 7, 8, and 9 hitters due up against Macy Graves and the Nighthawks here in the 5th inning. And I believe starting things off will be number 5, Riley Severson for Murray State College. Riley batting .300 this year for Murray State College. 3 hits, no runs scored. Just 10 at-bats this season for Murray State College. She'll step in against Macy Graves for the Nighthawks. First pitch ball on the first pitch thrown. Graves and the Nighthawks will be facing a do-or-die bottom of the 5th inning the next time they go to the batter's box. Looking to make quick work of the Aggies here in the top of the frame. There's a ground ball over to Delaney Lloyd. Lloyd scoops it, throws it to first. Swear makes the play, 1 away. A quick out there for the Nighthawk defense takes care of Severson. The next hitter will be the catcher, number 17, Bryn Sermont. Sermont swings at the first pitch she sees. A ground ball to Bree Phillips and a ground out for out number 2. With 2 outs, that brings up the next hitter, number 9, Carson Nye. Nye batting .366 this year. 26 hits, 23 runs scored. Nye takes a strike, 0-1. Batting on the left-hand side, the Aggies in danger of going down 1-2-3 for the first time today. Strike 2 is the call. Graves is 1 strike away from sending her team to the batter's box. On its way, lifted out to left field. Lawyer at the wall, makes the grab, and will go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Nighthawks bat with their backs against the wall when we return right here on the Nighthawk Network.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
My name is Sadie, and being a good teammate is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
We go to the bottom of the 5th inning with the Nighthawks fighting to keep the game and the series alive. There will be a new pitcher for Murray State College as we go to the bottom of the inning. Stepping in for the Aggies will be number 14, Carolyn Overton. Overton goes to battle against Jordan Householder as we begin the bottom of the 5th inning. First pitch of the at-bat in for strike 1 on the Nighthawks shortstop. Second pitch strike on a fire ball from Overton down the middle. Householder behind on strikes early. Here's the pitch. Householder delivers out to left field on a one-hopper. It's a base hit. So Householder will reach, and next up for the Nighthawks, right fielder Sarah Camplain. Time is called, and we're going to have a pinch runner coming in for Householder. Paige Attaway now stands on the first base bag. Attaway is quick, rising up the ranks in stolen bases here at NPC, and just on the outside looking in when it comes to the top 10 all-time list. Camplain digs in with a runner on first. Overton's pitch is fouled away, 0-1. There's a good eye on the outside edge by the right fielder. Moving to 1-1 in the count is Sarah Camplain. Overton's pitch is fouled down the third base line. Camplain down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 0 for 1 today is the right fielder, flying out to the center fielder. Her first time up. Here's the 1-2, another foul ball as Camplain looks to straighten it out. The 1-2 pitch, taken for strike 3, and Camplain down on strikes. That's the first out of the inning, and it brings up Rachel Lawyer, the left fielder. First pitch to Lawyer, who swings and drills it deep to left, just foul. It had home run distance, but just could not stay on the right side of the white line. Attaway, the runner at first, as Lawyer comes back home, looking to try to do it again, but straighten it out. Count is 0-1 on the left fielder. Lawyer holds off on that one. It pays off in a big way, sailing in for ball 1. The 1-1. Jammed her. She fouls away to protect herself there. Now down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Time called by the runner, Paige Attaway. We're back and ready to rock. The 1-2 to Rachel Lawyer. Slow roller, back to the pitcher. Lawyer turns on the Jets. Can't get there in time. 2 down. With 2 outs in the inning, it all comes down to a pinch hitter for the Nighthawks. Here comes Carly Morale. Morale trying to keep the game alive here in the finale.
16 for 5.
The former Perryville Mustang digs in for Nighthawk Nation. First pitch strike from Overton. The 0-1 jams her on the inside. Got a piece of the bat. It's going to go down as a foul ball. The count is 0-2 on Carly Morrell. Overton winds and fires. There's a ball up high in the zone. And the 1-2 dies in the dirt right before home plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Carly Morrell looking to put it in play for Nighthawk Nation. Here's the pitch, and there's a pop-up. Over to shortstop. The catch is made. This game is over. National Park College will fall to the second-ranked Aggies here at Majestic Park, dropping the eventual 4-game series dating back to April 8th. Safe travels back to Tishomingo, Oklahoma for our friends from Murray State College. We'll be back in just a moment to wrap up things from the ballpark right here on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
We will hold each other up. We will hold each other up. And when the weight's too much to bear, just know in your heart I'll be there. And we will hold each other up. Hold each other up.
Tough series today for the National Park College Nighthawks softball team. Murray State College coming in as advertised to extend the winning streak to 25 games and improve their record to 45-1 this season. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Winning pitcher Bella Hardiman picking up her 20th win of the campaign, holding the Nighthawks scoreless to improve on that .17 ERA. Offensive leaders for the Aggies here in Game 2, Brady Harmon finishing 3 for 4 with 4 runs batted in and 2 runs scored. Also a shout out to Briley Fanning finishing 3 for 3 with a walk, 2 runs driven in, 3 runs scored. The leading hitters for the Nighthawks in the loss, Bree Phillips and Jordan Householder, each going 1 for 2 in the loss. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. The games originally scheduled for tomorrow against Western Oklahoma State College have been moved to Sunday, April 27th. They'll be played at Henderson State University in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. While a decision has not been made on whether broadcasting will happen or is available, there is a strong chance that this was the final time that I will be with you this season to our Nighthawk Nation families. Of course, the news coming that the Region 2 baseball tournament being held and hosted by Majestic Park in Hot Springs. I will be announcing the baseball tournament and unfortunately not be making the trip to Ardmore, Oklahoma for softball postseason. If this is the end of the road for us and me as your broadcaster for Nighthawk softball this season, I'd like to say that it has been a pleasure and an honor following these young ladies this season. The season has still so much more to go and a bright future ahead. We're excited to see what the Nighthawk softball team does next. But just in case I'm not back on the mic for Nighthawk softball this season, I wanted to say thank you for all your love and support every single game, whether it's in the stands or live on the broadcast. You are what make Nighthawk softball special. Thanks to all of our sponsors for today's ball game. Our next Nighthawk Network broadcast will be Saturday afternoon. Nighthawk baseball will resume the rain-shortened game against SAU Tech from yesterday, followed by a doubleheader. First pitch scheduled for 1 p.m. right here on the Nighthawk Network. Feel free to like, subscribe, and get notified every time we go live here on the Nighthawk Network. My name is Mark Oliver. Thanks for joining us. This one's for the Nighthawks. We'll see you next time.